That's Oso. That one is Jackson. That's Kit. I'm Walter, and this is the Hotline of Diecast. And I got a show for you today. We got a couple things I'm going to go over. The First Ferrari that's coming to market. We've got some other Ferrari stuff I want to share with you. But new 6-pack coming. Cat's excited. A little honey hole. You can find some Hot Wheels, and a lot of folks overlook this joint. But we got some stuff coming. Let me Funny Farm isn't that funny right now. So, one sec.
You've reached the hotline of Diecast. How may I direct your call?
Well, alright, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in and riding along. I really had to bring some calm to the storm, man. The animals are bonkers. Oso just got his cone off, so he's free of that obstruction. He's living his life right now. Mr. Joe, today's mug is one of those Starbucks, I don't know, I call them to send me your location mugs. And I've got a few of them. I got the Maui one, and some other locations. Obviously, I'll disclose those as I share them. But Maui, I've actually never been. My kid goes there all the time, and she brought it back for Pop because she knows because she's my daughter. Dang, it's insane to love something so much. We're here to talk diecast. So with the diecast talk, last episode I had cracked open this beauty, and I thought I did pretty good at just playing it off of just me opening a casting, and I love this casting. But yes, I am aware that it's the metal-based version versus the plastic-based version, and I just didn't want to. A lot of folks are calling it the chase. I didn't want to get on that. I wanted to be excited about it like I was the first moment I heard about it. I was like, wow, they're doing variants again? Because in the earlier collecting days, that was it. There were variations that you had to keep your eye out for. And that was where the value in the secondary market would be, and or the up value of your collection. But with that, you had to know what to look for. You had to know, it wasn't just stamped on the outside or in some celebratory gold foil packaging or anything, you had to know. And so it really separated the hobbyist and recreational collectors and collectors, it really did. So that was one of them. So, and I do love that idea of finding the variant to it all. And it is a variant. It does have a Spectra Flame paint, and a Spectra Flame. So it has an upgraded paint. But what's even crazier is, as I was looking closer, the cards are actually different. Sorry, this is your plastic-based version. If you look at the car is different. There's different shadows. There's a pinstripe on this one, not on the other. There's a couple of notable differences, but I guess with that's apparent on the card, but it's not a big gold foil stamp like, hey, you found something. So cool. So I'm really excited about that. I won't open the plastic-based version until I complete the set, 'cause I'm still missing the red. What was it, the boss maybe? And I'll be lucky to find another variant and have a true complete set, but I'd be stoked to just find a whole another set and get them all on the track. But yeah, I found those, or I wanted to come back around there. I went to a grocer and just kind of giggled at the stuff I found there, and there was quite a few pegs worth of these kind of things, but I just grabbed these. So I grabbed the then and now Supras. Love these. New ones, gang, too. They also had the then and now of the Camaro. They had like that, what was it, like 80 something Camaro? That was the Super. And then another one after that. They also had this, the 99 Honda Civic, which I actually don't have in my J Imports collection. So slowly making that up, and that was another cool thing, to get to go back that far and revisit stuff. And this was from an international case, so it is random what's in there, but there's still kind of a method to the madness. So just to note that they still had some, your grocers are most likely to be the ones to still have some of those older castings and shippers. So that was a great find. And I do my part. I don't really, although I don't, well, I do. Sometimes I donate to Goodwill. I try to go to like smaller, places, women's shelters and such to donate. But I got, a bunch of stuff I get to donate, kid stuff, and then a bunch of extra Hot Wheels I have. And with that, it allows me to visit some places. So I went and visited Goodwill, and I got the old goodie bag. And this goodie bag, man, had me going. I just had to grab it. Now I got to show you first for the big homie. And I wanted to tell you about this, Rich. I just helped my homie Rich Jones out. But look, Rich. The Hot Wheels Batmobile monster truck. But these wheels, they're going to need an axle straightening, something fierce. Well, I kind of straightened them. I did all right. That was a cool one. Another really cool casting sitting on top is GT Hunter. Hella plastic because it's a McDonald's casting. So it's from the Happy Meal. I actually don't have this. And I've done, if you guys have followed my channel, I love the McDonald's Happy Meals. My first Hot Wheel was a McDonald's Happy Meal. Probably wasn't my first one. I'm sure my parents had bought me one before then or that. But that tri-car was the one. No, I'll just show you. Oh, gee, it should have a little soft nose and everything. Sorry, it was in my satchel. I carry it with me. Yes, it's a satchel, not a purse. Might be a purse in some cultures. Put this in my... I'm learning also to try to file stuff away right away because my collection is getting a little out of control. What else is in there? Is this Matchbox, I believe? No? Yeah, Matchbox. Little Matchbox Mini Cooper Countryman. Oh, the homie at the grocer drives that. I can hook him up. What's this thing? Another Matchbox? What is it called? Oh, it's a Renault. The Matchbox Renault Twizy. Oh, I remember on Top Gear when they were driving this. That's right. I believe it was James May. Oh, what is this called? This is really cool too, and I can't remember, but it's like a futuristic fire truck. I can't remember the dang casting's name, but it is oddly cool in my book. Just look at that cab over. Hella cab over. And it goes too. Those big wheels. What else is in here? Oh! High School High, baby. Love that with the flames. Let's go. Really wish the Tampos were finished on this. It would just be cool. Have a stop sign on the side. All that noise. Oh, well, that was before the stop sign, actually. Before the ejecting one. Then there was a bunch of construction stuff. Oh, and then here's the last of the Hot Wheels. Speed Juice. Chill Mill. That's what it is. The Hot Wheels Chill Mill. So yeah, so I paid $3 for that bus and that Batmobile joint, and for the McDonald's GT Hunter, and for the overage that I get to hand out when I go back to Goodwills and safes and women's shelters, and let me suggest to you guys, do the same with your overage. You got your stuff, man. I mean, we all collect a bunch of Hot Wheels. There's a bunch of buyer's remorse. The only thing that's not remorseful is donating. You know, especially if you do it to the right areas. Because, yeah, some places you can argue where's it going, but you guys make that choice, man. No, I'm sorry there. Got some, oh, shoot, how'd I almost forget? I got this little Bat Boy, first of all. Yeah, that's cool. And for considerably less than what you would pay for it in the box, got a Brago Ferrari FXXK. Whoa, moving part. Oh yeah, baby. And I do collect these. Oh yeah. They're in my Ferrari Altar. I mean, the details, fantastic. I mean, all the way down to the intake fans, or cooling fan, excuse me, or intake fan, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Like see-through roof. Look at this. The race windshield wiper, only one on there, so there's less failing parts at 200. I don't even know. Look at the rear spoiler too, or what is not really a spoiler. Oh my gosh. I am very happy to have this. I do collect them. I'm a little bummed it doesn't have the pedal stool because I display them on my walls on the pedal stool, but I'm going to figure a way. Oh, and then with that, maybe a good time to go ahead and roll into this. They've announced, or there's been leaked rather, which Ferrari casting is going to be first. And that casting, I kind of assumed it was going to be this, and I assumed it for smarter, not harder thinking premise. And what I'm talking about is the La Ferrari. The Ferrari, or Ferrari the Ferrari is what it's really called. And this was the last casting they had produced in 2014. And if you see, it says new. With that, there's a whole different tool. And when I refer to tool is like the like the molds that they pour stuff into. All that's considered tools. That's the tooling they use to build these castings. Well, my thought was, well, if they redo it, and they're going to probably use some older castings, when the Ferrari license was no longer there for them, they couldn't build these castings, I'm sure they just started filing away the tooling, right? Well, the last one they put in the storage or in the container would have been this La Ferrari, because it was the last one being used. Took it off the line, put it in there, closed the doors. Bafangulo. Why do we do that? When they opened it, there it was, right there. Let's make this one, and it's going to be introduced in it's going to be a premium. It's going to be in the Car Culture Circuit Legends series. Exciting. So I'm sure it's going to have a very race-oriented haunchness to it. Damn it, I'm excited. I'm excited for Ferrari F1. Let's stay on Ferrari, okay? Because in my Ferrari research always and everything, I always come up to these, and I'm about to buy a pair. Might even buy two because they're on sale. I don't know how real you are. And now, Ferrari's got the Puma thing, and they have had it for a while. It's funny because Lewis was doing Puma over at Mercedes Petronas, but now Mercedes is on the Adidas program. Adidas. I just watched a short on how to pronounce that. But these are fresh. Yo, but Puma's out there. They got something for the babies too, and Hot Wheels. So some kits you can fit up your little one, man, and you can get the big kid stuff, and we can all go down and celebrate. Sorry, a little off the beaten path, but what's not off the beaten path is another box set, a 6-pack box set. I love these. This one's going to be Japanese oriented or focused again, and we're going to get some cool cars. You're going to get your 82 Supra, your 91 Mazda MX-5, the Skyline HT 2000 GT, 71 Datsun 510, the Honda Civic SI, and then lastly, that 01 Custom Integra. Really cool pieces, man. I'm stoked. I am stoked. Pause. Look, can't follow me in there, man. You can get your own copy. You just have to use the link in my description, and be sure to sign up for the Hot Wheels newsletter, man. If you're really a collector and you care, this is the thing. The internals of it are fantastic, and I wanted to share with you guys, but I want you to order your own so you can see. Support your community. What else? What else? What else? Oh! Homie, there's a place you can buy Hot Wheels. You might have known of it for a minute. They kind of advertised it for a short while, but it went quiet. And in that silence, they really stepped up their presence, and they brought in more premiums and so on and so forth. And that place I'm talking about is Best Buy. Gang, fool. Get you some of that. Go there. Go there. Unless somebody beats you to it. But yeah, they've been stocking up pretty decent on Hot Wheels. And, you know, maybe that thing you didn't find in Walmart, Target is in there. So get you some of that. It can cost you a couple more dollars, but isn't it worth it? Sometimes the value of Hot Wheels. Insane. Insane. And in fact, you know, with that, let's kind of go into that. And I've talked about it before. And unfortunately, it became, a lot of people interpret it as political. So please do not, and do not, has nothing to do with that. It has to do with how much it's going to cost us to continue on in this community. And what I'm talking about are the tariffs. And both Walmart and Target have again announced that they anticipate raising prices due to the tariffs. And again, to really try to give you the 30,000-foot view on tariffs and how they work. They are, well, the tariffs have been rescinded from Mexico and Canada, but there's still 10% additional tariff on the China. So what happens is, let's say, I'm going to use round numbers. And I know Hot Wheels don't cost as much. Okay, but you bought a Hot Wheel for $1. It comes to port here. There's a 10% tariff on it, right? From that said country. But what a lot of people overlook is that Hot Wheels transition through a number of countries. So you get them through Mexico, you get them through China, and these are both origin places as well as finishing places before they get here. So sometimes the tariffs can be more than just at 10%. They can also have incurred another 25% from coming through another country. So what I'm basically saying is, let's say that really happens. So that Hot Wheel that you ordered for $1 as a retailer, it comes to port. Basically, it's going to cost you now, instead of $1 to get it to your store, for you to own it, it's going to cost you $1.35. So now that dollar product you used to sell for $2 now has to be sold for $2.70, so that you, the retailer, Mr. Retailer, thank you for carrying Hot Wheels, don't have to eat up that cost, because it wasn't your idea to raise prices, right? Right. So you're just as innocent as we are, the consumer. But that's what they are. Now, whether tariffs are good or bad, that's up to you and your family and your dinner table talk to discuss. But yes, they have been used as essentially a warfare. That's why it's called trade war. So it's warfare. And hopefully the warfare really comes out to be a positive thing on the other end, you know, for us who don't have any real skin in the game, you know. And that's all. That's all. But not political, man. I don't care what you did or what your cousins did or voted for or what have you. It doesn't do me any good, and neither does my thought to you. So that's it, man. Cool. Sorry, I was really ginger about that because I didn't enjoy all the comments that. And thank you to YouTube. YouTube hit a lot of those comments. There were just a bunch of like anger. Enjoyed. I appreciate you guys tuning in, riding along, man. Don't forget about the raffle for the Action Drivers Car Wash. That's still going on. It costs you $1. Go to my PayPal at the hotline of Diecast, but be sure it's mine. There is a fake account out there that's using the name the Hotline of Diecast, so maybe just use the link that's in the description. Also, click that link for the Hot Wheels newsletters. That thing's cool, man. You guys are talking about what checklist you need and what's coming out and who's hot and who's not. It's all in there. It's all in there. So, yeah. I'm good with it. I got tacos on the in pseudo preparation, so I'm gonna go prepare them so I can enjoy them. Hopefully you guys got something just as good. Appreciate you tuning in, riding along. Holla at your boy. Peace.